What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, as always, Kyle Masters. Alone in the studio today, going into some breaking news coming out of the other day. We had The Rock making a special Instagram announcement. This was huge. If you didn't see it, here it is. So yeah, as the announcement says, The Rock will be at WrestleMania 32 this year. Holy crap, guys, this is huge, he was supposed to be filming and he was supposed to be busy all the month of April and March, but he made this huge announcement. He's going to be at WrestleMania, whether it'll be in a physical or non-physical role. Who cares? The Rock electrifies the millions and will be at WrestleMania 32 to electrify his millions once again. Now, going into some possibilities of what The Rock can do at WrestleMania, let's just jump right into a couple of them. We have, he can do a rematch with Brock Lesnar. The last time these guys faced each other, they had a really good feud ending at SummerSlam 2002, where The Rock lost the Undisputed Championship to Brock Lesnar, and from then, Brock Lesnar went on to build his legacy. I mean, they could do a pretty good build-up for this, going back on the history between those two. This would be probably a lot of hype, as these guys would be the top two guys to basically be WWE's top guys to leading into WrestleMania. This would probably be a co-main event match. It's a good showcase matchup, as in both these guys have been around the block before, so this would be just kind of a Legends type match, if you know what I mean. Who would win this type of match? I can't really tell. I mean, this would probably be a good back and forth matchup, but if I pick the winner, just going by history, I'd probably pick Brock Lesnar. He's that guy. His contract probably says that he can say whether he wins or loses a match. I don't know if The Rock would win. I mean, he could win to get redemption on the last loss when they faced each other at SummerSlam, so who knows, but I think it would be a really good match. This would be a good opportunity for The Rock to get back in the ring again and facing Brock Lesnar, top-tier talent like himself. This was rumored to happen at WrestleMania 30, but due to the injuries The Rock suffered to John Cena the year before, he couldn't do it. So, again, this is probably a likely possibility of a Rock versus Brock Lesnar match and happening at this year's WrestleMania with The Rock's announcement. Going into another possibility of what he could be doing at WrestleMania, he could serve as a special guest referee to Roman Reigns, as in they are part of the same family. A possibility that Reigns would be getting beaten down, maybe, if not. Okay, so if he's not the special guest referee, there's probably going to be a moment inside the Roman Reigns match where he's getting his ass kicked and he needs help, and The Rock comes out for the save, just like he did at Royal Rumble this past year. So, and it could go either way. I mean, he could be a special guest referee. Just I can't see him as a special referee. I mean, it's a rumored possibility. This is not from me, but I can't see him in a referee shirt and being a ref in the title match. It's too much of a side job for that. But another possibility The Rock could be doing at WrestleMania 32 is The Rock versus Undertaker is being talked about. This is probably really unlikely to happen. I don't really see it happening or ever happening. It would be kind of cool, I'll admit, to see The Rock versus Undertaker. I think it would be a pretty good build-up. They both wouldn't need to get physical leading up to the match at WrestleMania, as Undertaker usually doesn't need to. I mean, he did this past WrestleMania, but I don't see him getting to... These guys don't need to get physical leading up to their match. I mean, The Rock has his movies, he still has to film, so Hollywood doesn't need to worry about him getting injured. They can just do a lot of mic stuff and maybe, try beating each other up maybe once or twice. But this could be a really good build-up match, Undertaker versus Rock, but I really think it's unlikely to happen. Another possibility of what could happen is Rock versus Triple H. I think everyone's been seeing this for a long time. When The Rock came back against Rusev and him appearing on SmackDown, they did that little backstage segment with Triple H. So they have a lot of history, these guys, back into the Attitude Era and leading into the post-Attitude Era. These guys had a lot of history between each other, winning championships back and forth. So this would be probably like a final conclusion to the feud itself. So I think there'd be a lot of hype between this match. It's probably one of the things that's likely going to happen is Triple H versus The Rock. So again, this would probably be another showcase match. It's two guys that have been around the block before, just going in, having a WrestleMania moment type of match. So I think it'd be a pretty good match. Both of them are still in the best shape of their lives. So you know what? I'd be happy if they did Triple H versus The Rock. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else they do. I mean, they could just do like a WrestleMania moment like they did with Ronda Rousey last year. I was okay with that. That was pretty cool, as that WrestleMania was already stacked itself. It ended up being one of the best WrestleManias of all time. But other than that, guys, I can't think of anything. If you have any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Other than that, guys, stay tuned for the SmackDown spoiler review this week, which will probably be coming out tomorrow. As always, I'm your host, Kyle Masters, and that's it.